This is Gene Keys, Skyserve, Texas News. Police are looking at a video after a suicide at a Brownsville shooting range. The BrownsvilleHerald.com contributed to this report. Brownsville police are investigating a suicide at South Texas Tactical Shooting Range. The shooting happened shortly before 11 a.m. Monday. A Brownsville police spokesperson said the victim intentionally shot himself in the head. The man was conscious as he was transported to the hospital but died 2 hours later. Reports of immigration raids over the weekend whip across Texas, placing many communities in a state of fear. The TexasTribune.org contributed to this report from Austin. Immigrant lawyers and advocacy groups have sounded alarms in multiple cities over what they called unusual enforcement activity by U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement, or ICE. Immigrant communities in Texas and nationwide are swirling with reports of large-scale immigration enforcement by federal agents. The Washington Post reported sweeping immigration raids in at least 6 states, including Texas. The Post reported raids in Austin, Dallas, and Pflugerville, and said there were also reports of an ICE checkpoint in Austin that targeted immigrants for random ID checks. The Mexican consulate said that ICE detained 44 Mexican immigrants Thursday and Friday of last week. The weekend tally of ICE roundups has not been made public. Many Hispanic communities and leaders remain frightened and in a state of shock. Texas congressmen are currently eyeing $5 billion of tax money approved by voters for road maintenance and improvements for other projects. The TexasTribune.org contributed to this report from the capital city. Some lawmakers have their eyes on that first payment of $5 billion, asking, should the money be cut in half, using the money on other projects? Texans voted in 2015 to boost funding for state public roadways and bridges, which have been severely strained under the state's growing population. Proposition 7 was loudly cheered by top Texas leaders and supported by 83% of the voters. Change the Constitution to route some taxes collected on car sales to state highway funds. Lawmakers eyes reducing the $5 billion transfer by up to 50% through a 2/3 vote in both the House and Senate. The Texas Transportation Commission, which oversees Texas Department of Transportation, last year approved a long-range planning document that assumed it would receive Prop 7 funds through 2026. Those plans to improve Texas roads would be severely affected by a diversion of the tax dollars. Visit us on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, or Tumblr at Skyserve News Service. This is Gene Keys, Skyserve, Texas News.